Alright, what's up guys? Raiden here. So today I got a bit of a different video. I wanted to talk about a game I haven't heard or see anything about in a while. It's a survival game that I heard about, I would say about 2, maybe even 3 years ago, called Blight Survival. You guys remember that game? Like 2 years ago, they had a trailer that came out on their channel that we had all saw. And we saw that one trailer, and then that was like it, like radio silence for 2 years. And it came up yesterday when I was hanging out with one of my friends. We were watching a TV show, and he sent me a clip talking about this other game that first, we both agree it looks kind of fake, kind of made us think of the day before. But it also got me thinking about Blight, which is still wishlisted on my Steam, by the way. And I kind of wanted to do a little bit of research, and he gave me an idea to make a video about it. Say you should probably cover it because they had an update not too long ago. So I decided to do a little bit of digging and check them out. And apparently they have a somewhat decent resume on them. You know what I mean? They don't have like a whole lot of stuff, but a couple of games that aren't like well known, but they got some games. So I went online, and I found their site, and it wasn't actually, it was surprising, I'm not gonna lie to you. So they had Dead by Daylight, which was surprising, seeing how, from what I understand, there was only two people that were working on Blight Survival. A game called The Casting of Frank Stone. I haven't never heard of that one before. So that's new. We got a mobile version of Dead by Daylight. Flipping Misfits. It looks like a mobile game, but I'm not sure. Islands of Insight, Hooked on You, which is funny. It's like a dating version of a Dead by Daylight. What the Fog, and then Meet Your Maker. The last game I actually want to look into. The armor on that character looks interesting, and I kind of want to check that out. But other than that, that's kind of all I can find as far as game wise. They assisted on some other games that were made. I'll link their site down below if you guys want to check that out. And but yeah, I didn't know they had a resume of any type. I just thought they were a new company, indie company, or a double A studio trying to get something together. But it turns out, no, they actually made some stuff before. And the funny part, I'm going to talk about it later in the video. It's not that many people working on the game. Or at least it wasn't at the time that trailer was released 2 years ago. It was only two people. So I don't know how they made these other games. Maybe they were a part of the studio and they broke off. But yeah, there hasn't been any buzz or talk about this ever since that trailer. And I think the biggest thing that even happened to this is when Asmongold made a video about it not too long ago. He had a video, and I think that's like the most buzz the video got because his video actually has more views than the actual trailer. So whatever popularity came to that was most definitely from him. Shout out to the Roach King himself. But yeah, the Asmongold effect is really powerful. It's single handedly saved studios. It's crazy work. But yeah, man, I don't know. I did a little research, so I kind of want to go over some things that I had saw regarding what I found. So they have a new video, relatively new, I would say, like a month or two ago. It came out, and they only have two videos on their entire channel. They have a bunch of clips and stuff, but I didn't really watch those. So I pulled up the channel. They only got the two videos, 1 month and then 2 years ago. As you can see, it's not like a lot going for the channel. Small channel relatively with 11K subs. But it's something. It was kind of nice to see that they're trying to update it to some extent. I don't know why we didn't get anything other than that, but it seems like they're kind of keeping it hush hush. They have a Discord, which I have joined, and I will link in the description below. All the eyes I can get on this game, the better, if it helps it, because I do have a little bit more belief in it. But other than that, I kind of want to I want to read off what they have in the top comment of the newest video. So it says, "Hey everyone, thank you for your interest in our game. Over the past few months, the Blight survival team has grown significantly. What started out as two passionate developers at Haynier. See, that's what I was talking about. It's only two people. It was only two people. Ulrich and Mads, Blight Survival's original creators, and the creative directors for the game, has now expanded to include several dozen full-time developers at Behavior. working to help execute their creative vision. While Blight Survival still has a long way to go before it's ready for launch, the additional level of designers, narrative writers, programmers, UI, UX devs, concept and VFX artists, animators, sound designers, QA testers, directors, producers, and more is a huge step forward. If you'd like to see more of what we've been working on, check out our Steam page or Discord, links in the description. This is also where you'll find information on how to join our playtest squad. Cheers, Brandon, community manager. So that's like the latest update that I've seen as far as like, out in the open. I have joined the Discord. I'll be posting updates and the things I get my hands on in my community notes. And I may make a short video in the future, but I'm not going to lie to you. I have hope in this game. I think it's going to be something real simply because of the fact that they're trying to talk to the community. They have a Discord, which means you have access to them at some capacity, right? That counts for something. And they made a new video. It's short. It's only like, it's the one I played in the beginning of this video. That was the beginning. It was 40 something seconds. Um, it's not a whole lot really added to it, but it's something. I guess it's letting people know, hey, we're still alive. We're still here. We still exist. So it was cool. It kind of like made me want to dive back into it and just kind of, you know, see what they were up to. And it's nice to see that the game just didn't get completely thrown away because it looks fucking amazing. Like I will 100% be playing this game if and when it comes out. I've never seen a medieval zombie or infected game, or whatever this is supposed to be. I've never seen anything like this. Like this has never been done before, at least to my knowledge. So it's going to be something new and intuitive, and I'm always game for that. It's third person. I'm a sucker for that. The armor's looking. I love knights and samurais are like my thing. So this is definitely right up my alley. I'm not gonna lie. I will support it any way I can. If they have like a Patreon, I end up trying to get a Kickstarter going, I will definitely be back in this one. You know. It's looking pretty good. Visually speaking, it looks fantastic. I don't know how the hell even two people got it to look like this at this point. They said they started out with two people. How the hell did y'all get it looking like this? Like what did you do to do this? Because it doesn't I mean, maybe Unreal Engine? Maybe? Possibly. I don't think so, but that would be the only way unless they've been working on it for years and then they released this. But even all this just for two people is a lot. It's a set area. You probably can't go everywhere. So I don't know, but this is a lot for two people. This is impressive. So this can be done with this many. There's no telling what it's going to look like now that they got a small team or a decent sized team, right? And based on what I read and all the positions they named off, it sounded more like a double A endeavor now instead of being just strictly indie. And for those of you who don't know, I mean, you probably already know, but for the rare people that don't know the distinction, usually an indie studio with maybe 5, 10 people, 20 at best. Double A's have usually about 30, 40, 50, right? No more than maybe around 50. And then the AAA are like the hundreds of people, the really massive, we know what they are. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm looking into this game, and I really think it might actually be something in the future. I had a completely different mindset going into this video. I was about to start ranking on it. I was about to say it looks like the day before. It's gonna be dead in the water, but I don't know. That Discord update and the new video on their channel, and then the fact that they actually have a resume kind of speaks to the fact that they may be actually legit. This might actually be something. So I'm here for it, man. I want to see what this game becomes because I'm speechless about the visuals. But anybody can do visual nowadays. The visuals, it's not hard to do that. It's about, is the game fun? Is it interesting? But I guess we'll see when it comes out. So I'll be keeping my eyes on this one, guys. I'm gonna put this in my list of my watchtower list, as I call it. And yeah, I'm hoping for the best. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think this is actually going to come out? Have you forgotten about it? You're going to hold your reservations because of the day before? I wouldn't blame you, but this one might be worth your attention. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Raiding out.